Hey guys, Chef Kendra here again, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite things to bring for a hostess gift this holiday season. It's also a delicious treat to have in the fridge when you just want a little something sweet and you maybe want to keep those holiday cookies for the party itself. They are sunflower seed butter and date truffles. So good, so easy to make. They have very few ingredients and they're packed with nutrition from the sunflower seed butter, or you could use a nut butter if you'd like, and also the dates. So come with me, I'm going to show you how to do it. So this recipe was inspired by one of my girlfriends who's actually also sous chef Nutmeg Set. She made me these delicious treats and I thought I have to share this with the world. And when I made them, I was like, this is so easy. This would be the perfect thing to have on hand during the busy holiday season to bring with you to a party. So all the ingredients are right here. There are a max of 6 ingredients. So we start with medjool dates, and they kind of look like the outside is peeling off a little bit because I soaked these in hot water. It's really important to help get them nice and smooth and to blend with everything. So the 4 dates, you're just gonna put either boiling or really hot tap water over these, let them soak for 5 minutes and you're set. Then we have some sunflower seed butter, or you could use any nut or seed butter that you love. Do you love pumpkin seed butter? Great. Do you love cashew butter? Great. Again, this is why our recipes here are allergy adaptable, to make sure that it's for whatever your kitchen needs from you. So today we're using sunflower seed butter. And then vanilla. So that's it, that's the base of the truffles. If you want them to taste saltier, more like a peanut butter truffle, add a little more salt into the inside guts portion of it. So what I'm gonna do is blend this up until it's silky smooth and it's gonna smell delicious. It's hard not to eat it with a spoon, trust me. We are gonna scoop that out, put it in the freezer, and then once it's nicely chilled, we are going to coat it with some chocolate, and then we put our toppings on that. So you can do cacao nibs, you can do like mini chocolate chips. I like to use a little flaky sea salt and cacao nibs and some sunflower seeds. So I'm gonna blend this up and I'll be right back. All right, so we blended it together in the food processor until it's all super mixed together and smooth. Now, depending on how big or small your dates are, and also depending on usually where in the jar your nut or seed butter is, will determine how much oil is in there. So don't worry if it's too soft, then scoop it onto your tray or your parchment paper, put it in the fridge, and while it's cold, then roll it into the balls. Or like this, if you have it where you think you can roll up beforehand, go ahead and do that. It's flexible, make sure that you don't stress out about this. So what we are gonna do is roll that and put that on our parchment paper, put it in the freezer. In the meantime, while it's chilling, I have some chocolate back here and it is warming up on a double boiler. Now, let's talk about melting chocolate, shall we? So, there are 2 ways to melt chocolate. One way you can do it in the microwave, 30-second intervals. Another way is to do it on the stove like we are here in what's called a double boiler. So you just take a small pot, fill it with a little bit of water, and then on top of that you put a little glass bowl. Put your chocolate in there, typically a little bit of oil to help make it look glossy when it melts, and just let it simmer. That's it. So either 2 ways will work for you. I like to do it on the stove because then you can bring the pot over and the chocolate stays nice and hot because it still has that water underneath it. So that's what I do. So let's get rolling. I also like to use this trusty little scooper when I do any kind of truffle or really cookies too, actually. It's really convenient because it makes sure that the portions are all the same. So when you're doing a baked cookie, it's nice because they all bake at the same time, and you know that not one is going to be raw or one will be more overdone than the other. It's pretty cool. And I like to kind of squeeze them too to make sure that they're densely packed. So you kind of squeeze them, go back and forth. That's it. I'm just gonna pop this little baby on here. I'm gonna finish the rest, and then we're gonna pull those out of the freezer after they've been in there for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna show you how to dip them and top them. Okay, so our sunflower seed butter date truffles are out of the freezer. They're nice and chilled. So all I'm gonna do, I like to use forks when I coat truffles. I don't know why, it's I think easier for the chocolate to kind of fall off. Spoons, whatever your preference may be. If you have one of those fancy tools, great. But we're gonna use a fork. You just take each ball one by one, pop it in the chocolate, move it around until it's fully coated in that delicious chocolate. Now I am using a dark chocolate here. I'm using my favorite Enjoy Life Foods dark chocolate morsels. So you can use milk chocolate, you can use whatever your favorite may be. I will tell you one thing, when you remove it from the fork to put it onto the parchment paper, just try to do it in a little bit of a smooth fashion because you will see if you do it kind of in a sloppy way, it just stays on the side of the truffle and it looks nicer if you can do it kind of cleanly. So I'm gonna do a couple of these and then I'm gonna top them with our assorted toppings like the cacao nibs and the sunflower seeds and some sea salt. Delicious. And Sous Chef Nutmeg is not helping at all today. You might hear him snoring in the background. He's snoozing away, which is actually okay because, you know, chocolate's not good for doggies anyway. All right, so I am gonna do one more and then we'll top them. And then once you have all of them coated, pop it back in the freezer to set for maybe another 20-30 minutes. And then you should be able to put those either in like a beautiful canister or you can leave them in there overnight if you want and then put them in some cute baggies to give away, have them at the ready. Try not to eat them all yourself before you give them away. All right, so I'm gonna finish coating these delicious little bites in chocolate. But I'm so grateful that you came to watch me do one of my favorite hostess gifts. For these and more fun recipes, stay tuned to my YouTube channel, and I hope this inspires you to get in the kitchen and make happy foods for your loved ones this holiday season.